Hi, first grade friends. It's Mrs. Chung. I'm back. We're going to get started on a new project, and the project this week is called Geometric Seal. Hopefully you recognize that word geometric, and maybe you can remember that geometric refers to shapes, and I always say they're the shapes we use in math class. Circles, rectangles, squares, triangles, and you're going to see that our seal uses triangles, semicircles, circles, and kind of a rectangle. Those shapes help us build. I'm going to remind you again, sometimes things sound difficult to draw, but if we think about building with our basic shapes, we're able to draw many, many things. This seal isn't going to look like a real seal. It's going to remind us of the seals maybe we've seen in movies or in real life if we've gone to the circus. So taking our paper, it should be a tall paper. It's just our basic, we call it copy paper or free draw paper around here. And we're gonna start by folding the paper in half so that we have area or placement for our seal to be drawn and the other objects or things that we need drawn. So when we open our paper up, right there in the middle, I'm going to put a little dot, and that's going to become our seal's nose. Now, you could use a tracer like I have here. This green piece of cardboard would help me draw a triangle if I needed a tracer, or I could just draw two more dots and connect the dots to end up making a triangle shape. You friends, do whatever is best for you. So there we have the triangle that starts out with our seal. If you follow along on the slide that has our drawing page, you're going to see after we draw our triangle, you add some whiskers at the top by his nose. We add a semicircle again for his eye and a line for his mouth. And do you like to give him a smile? I always do. Next, we draw some semicircles or part circles to draw the flippers on that seal. And finally, we add another triangle shape back here for his tail. And to look like the little flippers on his tail, it almost looks like two more triangles are added back there. We continue on our drawing by adding a rectangle down here for the base. Remember, you can always stop the video. If I'm drawing too fast or things you want to see again, you can always stop the video and try to or look at it again to rewind it. I have this little cup that I'm going to use to help trace circles. You might look for other things around the house if you're at home to draw, or think of something else like a quarter or nickels, shapes of coins, or pieces of coins might help you draw circles, or like a container lid, like the milk cap. Things like that. You could even do different size circles, but because I'm here drawing, I'm just going to use the same circle shape, and I'm going to stack three, they would probably be rubber balls on top of that seal's nose, like I've seen that done at the circus. So there is that. Now to add the detail. Detail is where you can do your own personal choices to make things your way or the way you want them to look. Even if you follow some of the same lines, you might change them in a way that makes it more yours. So there are the up and down diagonal lines that help make that base that the seal is sitting on have a design or something interesting. I'm going to add a curved line so that it looks like that stripe is on the ball or going around the ball. You're going to see me add a dot with some more curved lines so it looks like a beach ball. I think I've seen beach balls that have this kind of color pattern on them. And then finally, on top, I'm going to add a star. I think it's easiest for us to draw stars if we start off with, I always say, the letter V, and give it two arms, one on each side, and connect those arms. And that might be an easier way for you to draw a star. Again, you don't have to draw a star. You can put whatever designs you'd like on your seal, the balls that are on the seal's nose. A couple curved lines now look like the ring of the circus that we often see, the three-ring circus that the seal is part of. So there's a bent line. Did you notice how I stopped, picked up my pencil, and put it down on the other side of my seal? Watch, I'm going to do that again. A curved line, stop at the seal, pick it up, move, put it down. Uh-oh, I'm going to run into the tail, pick it up, put it down, and there's the curved lines of the seal's ring that he is in if he's at a circus. If you continue on the slide stack, you're going to see that I give you some ideas or recommendations when it comes to coloring. We're going to use pressure of the crayon to give it some emphasis. Those are big words, I know it. The pressure is how hard you push. Like right now, I'm barely pressing on my hand. It's tickly. Or I could press really hard and it kind of hurts. Think about that when you're using your crayon. I'm going to get started on this ball here, and I'm going to use hard or firm pressure to outline the ball. Look at how it makes all that crayon dust show up. Firm pressure, not crazy. I'm not going to break my crayon. I'm just using pressure. And then I'm going to outline that stripe again so that I have used firm pressure. I'll brush away the extra crayon dust. And now I'm using lighter pressure to color inside the ball. When I have that outline, it helps that ball have some what we call emphasis, and we can see things better. Did you notice how I ended up coloring over the seal's whiskers? I'm going to need to go back with a darker color and add those details back. Now I need a color for the stripe. Any ideas? Let's try, I have a fun green here. Let's see what kind of green this shows up. Darker pressure on the edges there, and then light pressure coloring inside. I'm pressing lightly with my crayon. Ooh, I like that. Looks pretty good. All right, now you're going to continue coloring. You're going to choose colors that you like for yours. I'm choosing a blue-gray. I'm pressing hard to outline my seal. I'm going around all the lines I drew, pressing firm or hard pressure, and then I'll color inside with lighter pressure so that he has emphasis around him. I don't like how it makes my camera jiggle. I know, I'm sorry. So that's why I won't continue coloring. That makes it too much movement on my camera, makes it unfun, I'm sure, for you all to watch. So I'll just lightly finish coloring my seal, and I'm going to encourage you to make your own choices and make your seal the way you would like. Again, I'm not even saying it has to be real seal colors. If you think you'd like your seal to be pink or purple or a different color, then go right ahead. Here I'm coming with my black crayon, and I'm going to go back over those whiskers that I had drawn. Look at, now I can see that detail again. And his nose, and his eye, his pupil, and I'm even going to go over his line that was his smile. So I added back that detail. So please have a good time and finish coloring your seal. Make choices of the seal that you like and try to finish your whole picture. If you look at the example, it had a purple background and it had kind of a goldish yellow inside of the ring if you want to choose those colors, or again, you can make the choices that you would like. I hope you have fun with this project. Enjoy your time in art, and hopefully I'll see you soon.